Hello, guys. Good afternoon. I'm at the rooftop. I came to get my clothes that I spread out yesterday. I want to talk about something really important because I know sometimes in the past I've been a victim of this and I ignorantly did this, not having a sensible thought about it. But recently, with an incident that happened, I've come to really sat down and thought about this. Like, I gave it a very serious thought, and I decided to help someone out there, advise someone out there. Growing up, and even currently as adults, most times we do some mistakes on the road that could be a potential problem in our life. Growing up, I used to be one of these kids that pick money on the road. When you're walking on the road and you see random money on the road and you're like, oh, God has buttered my bread, and then you bend down and pick this money. You do it just not bothering or asking yourself the reason why that money could be there at that time. Yes, most times people lose money on the way, like money fell off people's pocket and they keep going regardless, like they don't mind, or most people might not even know that their money fell off on the road. So when they get home or whenever they remember to check, that's when they realize that their money had gotten lost. But this case is really a different case altogether. So something happened recently. A friend of mine told me the story about her encounter with her uncle regarding the difficulties she has been facing in her life. So she said for the past years she's been having several disappointments from men, and whenever it tends to get to the time where the relationship gets serious, the suitor leaves, disappoints her, or like something comes up and the relationship goes bad. So it became like, not like this lady, she is not a bad girl. All I've known about her is that she's very good, she's decent, she's well raised, she works hard. Doesn't depend on no man for upkeep. So this situation kept disturbing her, and she decided to seek help. So when she contacted her uncle in the village, the uncle told her that they need to do some ritual. 1 minute. So the uncle told her that someone raised an evil altar against her, which causes potential suitors to date her and go away whenever it gets to time of settling. Like, she wouldn't do anything, she doesn't need to do anything to them, it's just spiritual. So whenever they get to the time of settling down, she gets disappointed by these guys. And then another thing she talked to me about was the fact that she was experiencing financial losses. Like, when I mean financial losses, serious financial losses. Even me, I was shocked. She said whenever she makes money, she loses that money on irrelevant things, family problems, people duping her. Like, she was constantly having a financial loss. That was another case she tackled out to the in-law, as said by her. And then the fact that people always pay her good with evil. Like, she the lady explained of so much bad, like so much negative aura following her life. When people have a natural negative aura, nothing they do works out well. They have a lot of bad luck, job disappointment, financial loss, disappointment from men, and so much like bad situations. So this uncle of hers told her that they will do something traditional on her head to cast out that evil spell that someone had done on her head. So for that, they gave her the charge. She paid. I think she said she paid up to 100,000 naira for that ritual to be done. So when the ritual was done, the uncle called her and said, they've done it. They got, like fowl. They got 4 fowl, got other traditional things, did the ritual, and everything has been waved out. To where? Okay, this is where it gets really interesting. The uncle told her to get an egg, an egg, any type of egg. Egg symbolizes fertility. So they told her to get egg, then get money. If it could be just get a little money, maybe coins, just a small amount of money. What she had to do was to hold the egg and say anything she wants into that egg, like pray, talk to God, denounce whatever someone has done against her, denounce the foundation, denounce the altar, denounce the covenant. She had to hold that egg while making such utterances. And then that after saying her mind, like after pouring her pain, her anger, her tears into that egg, that she had to do this around 12 o'clock a.m. So what she needs to do is, after making the utterances into the egg, she should take that egg and go to a busy road. Busy road where people walk, cars go to a very busy road. She needs to drop the egg. Definitely, obviously, when you drop the egg, it's going to crack. So she needs to drop that egg on that busy road together with that money. However, whatever amount of money she's worth, she needs to break the egg on that busy road and drop the money. And that when she does that, she should turn back immediately and go home. So that was the instruction. So this lady said she did that, like she did as she was told. She prayed, casted her spells, did everything, denounced, binded, casted, did everything the way it was in her heart. Then she went to a very busy road where she knows people normally cross. She dropped the egg there, kept the money there, and left. Yeah, I believe that really works. Like, I'm just like praying that it works for her, because she's really a good friend of mine, and I just didn't like the way things are turning out for her. But one thing is striking, and this is why I am making this video. She dropped that money. Someone somewhere who didn't know the reason why that money is there is definitely going to come around, pick that money, and use it. You see where the story gets very interesting. Someone who doesn't know the reason, that it could be that whatever spell they've casted on her, she's putting it in the egg and the money. Like those money, the egg could be a sacrifice, because you never knew why they told her to do that thing. The reason why they've done everything in the village, and then she was supposed to crack the egg and then drop the money. Why didn't she do it without money? Then, what if that money she dropped on the road is like a sacrifice? In the Bible, when Jesus casted out, sorry if you hear noises, they are praying. Jesus casted out demons from someone, and then the demon begged that instead of you to cast us away into the fire, put us into pigs. You understand? So, because demons, they like to get into something to keep working. So